Hi again. You know how I said in one of the first episodes of the old 62 that I went through category pages on the fandom for DC? Like, characters made within a certain year, characters that were villains or allies to a certain character, like title character. Yeah. I looked through hundreds of characters to find the guys that I put on the list for the old 62. And handpicked the ones that I thought were most interesting until it came down to, well, I could just put out this list with what I have. Once I got to that point where I was telling myself that, I was so drained that it didn't matter if the character I wrote down was interesting or not. But I think I was consistent with my rules that I set for myself. But anyways, so yeah, I think 1954 was just a good year for creators. Creators of characters for DC. Because the last person we looked at was from 1954. And I think so was Superwoman and Power Man, I think. I would have to check on that, but I think I got all four of these characters. Crawl, Superwoman, Power Man, and today's video, I think I got all four of those characters from the category page for characters created in 1954. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about Trapper. And if you don't know what's going on, go back to episode 1. I need you to, and the fans need you to, because this is a important thing. I'm not going to go through what it is again. Alright, so appearances. At the bottom of the character block it says, first appearance, Detective Comics 206, 1954. Last appearance, Detective Comics 206. Okay. So if we go down to related, it says 2 appearances. Because the character block doesn't always tell it the way it is. And for all we know, they could both be wrong. For all we know, because the contributors don't do what they need to for the DC Wiki. Okay. Appearances. Oh. Well, that's not really an appearance. I understand why they didn't put that there. Because it's not a story, it's information. He was in the Essential Batman Encyclopedia. Okay. So yeah, a Detective Comics character from 1954, I can see why, someone decided to not put that in. Because, one, it's not important. It's not a story. It's just information. And two, nobody cares about this character. So we need to speak up. We need to be the voice of this character, because he doesn't have one. And if we want to bring him back, all we have to do is talk about him enough. So, his name is Trapper, and his real name is Jason Bard. But he's not the same Jason Bard that's a Batman ally. That character was created a long time after by someone who didn't know about this guy, obviously. Alright, let's get into history. Jason Bard was a Jason Bard was fascinated with traps since childhood, and as he grew up, he became a trap expert. In his adulthood, Bard was able to create the most intricate of traps to capture all sorts of wild animals. But his hunting of exotic species cost him a good time in prison. After his release, he decided to turn to crime, and using his ability to create traps, he started a successful crime spree across Gotham. Bard was also able to capture Batman using his traps, but the vigilante broke free and created the ultimate trap to capture the trapper. A trap to capture the trapper. That's a good one. Notes is what you'd expect. It says he was erased, but the note before that says it's not the Jason Bard that is friends with Batman, so that's notes. And then it goes on to related, and then links, and then that's it. That's all that's here. It doesn't say abilities, although it could say Master Trapper or something like that, but and apparently there's no like equipment. See, that's the problem I had with Mr. Camera, because why would he not have something that was like, like if you saw him, that he'll have X item. It doesn't make sense why there's not something like that. Some articles now, like newer ones, they'll say paraphernalia, and it'll have items that they do carry like all the time. So I was hoping that would be there for some of these guys, but I don't know. Has it ever been there? I don't know. You'll have to excuse my memory if it is there for some of the previous videos. So yeah, that's all I got, and this sucks. But yeah, I think 1954 must have been a good year for characters. I'll have to check on some of the previous guys. I'll put info in the description to just sort of refresh my memory, at least. How many of our previous episodes were on characters created in 1954? I need that information, because this is getting interesting. Oh, I have strep throat again. So, an episode or two ago, I said I might have mono. I went and got tested today, and I don't have mono, but they tested me for strep and flu, and I have strep again. I had strep last month, and I know why I have it again. I know why I got a new strand of strep throat. A water bottle that I didn't finish. I finished it, and it got me sick again. I didn't know that I would be contagious at the time of getting the water, so yeah. That sucks, and I feel worse than I did in October, because I don't know, it's like the second time I'm going around with the same thing. You'd think I feel the same, but no, I feel much worse. It's weird. My body just aches and hurts, like all my bones and all that stuff. And that didn't happen last time. I was pretty much okay feeling last month, so I don't know. And I got 2 different kinds of medicine, and one of them is huge. So, yeah. I don't know. Mom said it might be something in the house that was making us sick. Because, she has mono. And I guess now I need to tell her this. It hurts to laugh. It's like a pain in my lower back. Like, aching. So, yeah. Tell me in the comments what you think of Trapper. And I'll see you. I don't know when this is going to get to you. Because, Saturday is my niece's first birthday, so we're going to her party, and this will probably get to you Sunday, so sorry about that. This sucks. Everything sucks right now. But I'm okay. Peace.